Okay, let's see if things are working. Uh, Hello, welcome to my auction. I'm gonna let the things warm up here to make sure that everything run correctly. Hopefully, it will run without a glitch. Let me see here. I see it's on my home page. I'm checking up on my YouTube. Hello, yes, someone is here. Hello, Ross, you are here. You made it. Look like things are working. I see the comment showing up. Welcome to the live auction. We'll get going in the next few minutes as people show up. It's still early. It's only 2:55, so we have about 5 more minutes. Let's see. I got my tea ready. Hello, everybody. Welcome. You notice my email address. For those that are not familiar with the format, my email is right above for all to see. What's going to happen is every time somebody win a lot, I will ask the winner to email me right away for my own record. Okay, I will keep track of the winner on a piece of paper as well, but at the same time I want to see an email to show me who the winner is for record keeping tomorrow when I match up everything. Hello Scott, Robert Finnelfrock, as well as D'Angelo D. Great, I'm glad I decided to open up all the windows. I figure, I've been playing around with the light all afternoon, and I thought the best thing to do is to open the windows instead of trying to adjust the light. I have crappy lighting. Unless I set up the light for the green screen and all that stuff, and those lights are hot. We'll sit around and chat for a few more minutes. Quickly, the X-Men 101 slabs were sold prior to the auction, so those two are already gone. What I would do then is throw in some more items at the end. Depend on how well the auction go and how much time we have. Okay, like I said, I hope to get things done in an hour. But if things are going well, people are having fun, I'm having fun, then I might include some additional items at the end. I picked out half a dozen items to include at the end in case things going really well. Hello, treasure hunter. Quick recap for those that are watching. There's 17 people watching now, so we're gonna get going pretty soon in about 2 minutes. To keep things not confusing, for those that are familiar with the live auction format, there are time lag. Okay, that's completely out of our control. Internet connection for everyone is different. This is why I set it up so that we can see the comments right there. So we can only go by what are showing up and finalized in the comments. Okay, so whether your because last auction, some people even sent screenshot to tell me that they are the one that's supposed to win something instead of somebody else. And I'm just like, well, your screen might say something. I can only go by what I see on my screen. Okay, so that's why it's best to set up the auction with the chat this way. It's not that hard for me to run the chat like this. It's harder of course, with multiple people. But almost time, a few more minutes and we will kick off. Okay, so hang in there. Hopefully, well, when I set up this auction, I was well aware. Hello, Dr. Von Schiller's here. I was aware of Star Wars. You know, I figured Star Wars opened this weekend. Some people might be going to see Star Wars. Don't blame them. Instead of participating, it's not as if I have like something that can't be found anywhere else, right? But given that there is no real good time, if I don't do it this week, next week you get Christmas coming right around the corner. People are traveling. You know, it is just no good time. Like I mentioned before, you know, that's why after this auction, I might not do auction. I might just do video and list items for sales instead, because there is really never a really good time for everyone. Hello, we have OMG Chris as well as Comic Brain joining. It is 3 o'clock. It is that time. Let's get going, okay? We want to get things done, so no need to fuss around. Just as in the order of the preview, first lot, Machine Man, 3 and 7 in high grade. Starting bid, $3. Starting bid, $3 for the 2 books. Hello, Carl. Welcome. Starting bid, $3. Incremental, $1. Okay, so if you want to bid more than $1 incremental, you're welcome to. But for now, starting bid on these two are $3, and shipping is not included. Let me remind everybody, shipping is not included. When you win the lot, when it's all said and done, I will contact you, ask for your shipping information, and then invoice you with the exact shipping cost. If I'm nice, I will give you a discount and eat some of the shipping costs. But for now, there is no free shipping, okay? So, and like I said, I will bring up the lot, and if there's no interest in the lot, then after a minute or so, we move on to the next lot. It's that simple. Nobody wanted it, no big deal. So for now, starting bid on these two are $3. Let's see. Hopefully, what I will do is, you know, after the auction, I will invoice everyone tomorrow, and then depend on when people pay, I will be able to ship things out. And you know, Christmas is around the corner, so you know how shipping and Christmas is. Okay, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, so be a little bit patient. I'm gonna give this maybe another 30 seconds before I take it down and move on to the next lot. Nobody want Machine Man, not a problem. As I mentioned before, there will be a sales video. Hello, Alex. There will be sales video going forward, starting right after Christmas and New Year. Once that's all said and done, there's too much things going on to do anything between Christmas and New Year. But starting next year, I will do at least one sales video each month, where I would have maybe, you know, 10 or 20 items for sales. Okay, well, go in 10 seconds. This lot will go away since nobody wanted. 10, 9, 8. I won't count out loud, but we'll move on to the second lot. Well, the first lot, no taker. No biggie. It's Machine Man. Who cares? Okay, let me put that away. Next lot is the 3 Spider Woman in high grade. Issue 6, 8, and 20. Okay. The starting bid for this is $5. Okay, $5 for these 3 in high grade. Okay, if you need to know what the grades are, they are all at least 9.4, potentially 9.6, even maybe 9.8. None have been pressed. Why bother? Okay, why bother? The starting bid for these are $5. Let's see, question. What time frame? Scott asks as far as payment. People have up to a week to pay. You know, it's no rush. It's not like I need my money right away. I mean, last time I think everyone paid within a week, and I don't have a problem with that. You know, so here we go. The second lot, $5 starting bid for 3 Spider Woman. No taker. I leave it up for another 30 seconds before I take it down. Hey, remember, it's just a guide. The Overstreet is just a guide. Comic Madman said he will take the offer, $5. Thank you, Comic Madman. And because you broke the cherry, I appreciate it because you do that. I throw in these 2 books as well. Okay? So if nobody else bid, Comic Madman, all yours, all 5 books in high grade for $5. And if other people want to bid, they can too. But for now, Comic Madman is a high bid for the 5 books. $5. What a deal. $1 for a bronze book in 9.4, 9.6 grade. Hey, where are you gonna get that? No problem, John. What's the point of holding on to these things, right? Hey, if anybody want them for 50 cents, they can have it. $5 going once. Okay, here we go. $5 going once. Going twice. Sold to Comic Madman. Rebel Comics said, I cannot bid until you answer. Answer what was the question? I'm not sure what the question was. Okay, Comic Madman, would you please email me? Shoot me an email at etanick@gmail.com. And just said that, you know, you're the winner of the Spider Woman and the Machine Man for $5. Just do that for my record keeping. Much appreciated. Okay. Rebel Comics question is, what is the shipping to whatever is the exact cost, my friend. I have no idea what the cost is. I have not sold anything to Canada in a long time. Just as the last auction that I did, what I did was, you know, when the auction is over, I asked for the address of each winner, figured out the exact cost, and ship it to them, and charge the exact cost. So that's why, as I mentioned in the beginning of the auction, there is no free shipping. I have no idea where people live. I have, you know, I will figure out the cheapest possible way to get the books to you, but that's what it is. So whatever the shipping cost is to Canada, if you buy things from the US and know what the cost is, then you have an idea, okay? But sorry, that's the best answer I can give you. Next up, X-Men 118 and 119. Okay, for those that watched the preview, they are beautiful book. They were 9.4 when I bought them from eBay, but the shipper screwed it up, and the books get both books got a big ding in the corner. So now they went from 9.4 to instant 7.0 or 7.5 at best. Big bummer. Starting bid on these two books, $3. Rebel Comics, if you miss out and want them, I still have some of those books. I have many duplicates, okay? So we can talk after. We can talk after. I have extra copy of issues 6 and 8. I do have a set of extra copy for Rebel Comics. $8. George is bidding $8 for these two books. Yes, after the auction, I will contact you and make sure I do have an extra high grade copy of 6 and 8. I know I do. I had at one time I have a dozen copy of each of issue 6 and 8. $10 high bid for Comic Madman. Strictly Comics, no problem. You know, it doesn't bother me, the thumbs down. It is what it is. I can't control the hate. Cannot control the hate. 11, D'Angelo D coming in the high bidder. Okay, just a reminder for those joining the auction late is that I understand there are delay in everyone internet, so that's why I put up the text in the chat so that we are going by the winner in the text that we see here on the screen. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you see on your screen at home. Everybody is going by what they see on the big screen here. Comic Madman with $15. Indeed, Strictly Comic, Edwin. Haters gonna hate. I don't care. To be honest, as far as haters, I wish they tell me what they hate so I can give them more. Yeah, tell me. Next time you give me a thumbs down, put down why you hate so that I can give you more of my shit, okay? No problem getting more thumbs down from the haters. Okay, going once, Comic Madman is a high bidder at 15. We are counting down in 30 seconds, okay, folks? So going once, going twice. Oh, D'Angelo came in late with the 16. I was just about to say 16. Okay, I guess I will recount the clock. Thank you for all the bidders. Much appreciated, okay? I'm telling you, if you're a big fan of John Byrne, love it. I love my X-Men, you know me. Okay, D'Angelo D with 16. Going once. Going twice. sold to D'Angelo D. Okay, thank you, D'Angelo. Please send me an email so that I have a record that you are the winner of this X-Men lot for $16. Okay, so please do that. Shoot me an email, please. Next up, The Dark Knight. The full set. First print. First bid, opening bid, $75. Okay, $75. It is in my preview. Issue 3 and 4 are mid-grade, nothing special. Issue 1 and 2 are the nicer book. Issue 2 is really sharp. Okay. Here's issue 1 without the bag. Comic Madman with the $100 bid. Thank you. You know, I saw a lot that went off eBay, I think last week. It was third print, second print, and people paid $75 for not first print. That's crazy talk. Okay, here's the beautiful issue 2. I know Dr. Von Schiller loved this cover. So do I. Yes, issue 3 and 4, mid-grade, nothing fancy, but 1 and 2 is really nice. $100. Okay, here we go. Let's do the countdown. Going once to Comic Madman. Twice. Sold. Okay. To Comic Madman for $100. Please send me another email. Dark Knight lot for $100. Shoot me the email. Thank you very much. Next up, Howard the Duck. Okay, once again, high grade, 9.4, 9.6, 9.2, at least 9.2. Issue 23, 24, and annual number 1. Okay, starting bid, $2. $2, and if nobody wants it, it's okay. It will go away. I might include it in another lot, as I did with the first 2 lot. You know, the Spider Woman and Machine Man. There's always way to bundle. Okay, so $2 for high grade issue 23, 24, and annual number 1. I'm going to give it 30 seconds before we move on to the next. That's okay, Doc. Believe it or not, I do have a couple. I do have 3 more set of the exact same 3 books. So yeah, but that's it. Finally, at one point, I had a dozen copies of each issue. A dozen. Holy cow! Oh, I have sold just about all of them in the past 7 years. So I'm down to the final dozen books or so. Well, there's no taker, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, not a problem. Put that aside. Next up will be Ultimate Spider-Man. This lot of Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 10, 13, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then 76. Starting bid, $3. $3 starting bid for this lot of Ultimate Spider-Man. At one point, I had issue 1. I think I gave it away. I gift issue 1 away to somebody many years ago. I think it was on YouTube. Somebody on YouTube many years ago. The Doom is here. Hello, the Doom. You didn't miss much, my man. $3. No taker. We will move on to the next lot. Yeah, I think the nicest lot to go so far is the Dark Knight. I was not surprised. $3 for this lot of Ultimate Spider-Man. I guess Ultimate Spider-Man is not ultimate. Let's move on to the next lot, okay? Scott asks, yes, Scott, I did receive a package in the mail from you. I leave it in the package. I have not opened it. I will wait until maybe before the day before Christmas. But yes, Scott sent me a Christmas gift. Okay, next up is the Jimmy Olsen lot. Okay, for Silver Age, Jimmy Olsen. Okay, really nice book. Issue 114, 101. It's so dark in here, I can't even read. Oh, 88 and 89, my apology. Ugh. 4 beautiful, and the starting bid on this is $8. $8, $2 a piece for 7075-ish Jimmy Olsen. $8 starting bid. Evan is here with 10. Holy moly, Evan. Evan Leahy. Jimmy Olsen. Big Bear have 12. Comic Madman with 15. I think these are the last of my Jimmy Olsen as far as books that I am not keeping. I have, a few Neil Adams cover Jimmy Olsen that I'm keeping, but at one time I have a pretty big run. Okay, so let's Big Bear coming back with $16 for the Jimmy Olsen lot. Okay, let's give it a countdown, okay? Well, Comic Madman coming back strong with a full $20. Holy camole, thank you. On the grand scheme of things, you're talking $5 per book, okay? Comic Madman, since you're such a good sport, I will add in the 3 Howard the Duck for you too. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Comic Madman. Okay, next up, Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, this lot have issue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, and 22. Okay, the lot of Amazing Spider-Man with John Byrne. Starting bid, $5. And to sweeten the pot, I will also throw in the Ultimate Spider-Man. So if you are a modern Spider-Man collector, you get both lot. Starting bid, $5. Okay, starting bid, $5 for this double lot. $5. You're talking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's like 18, 19 books, 18. $5 for the Amazing Spider-Man lot as well as Ultimate Spider-Man. And if nobody wants it, it goes away in about 30 seconds. I just want to move this auction along. We do not need to waste time on books that nobody wants. And if you watch this auction later, not everybody watch it live, and you see things that was not sold and you want to make an offer, you are welcome to do that. Okay, so give it a quick look. Amazing Spider-Man issue 2, 3. The Doom. Oh, Weiner 49er come in with a $10 bid before I go away. I was just about to take this away. Thank you, Winer 49er, for the interest in these. Okay, Winer 49er, let's going once. Twice. And sold to Winer 49er for $10 for this lot of Amazing Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man. Next up, low grade Silver Surfer. Okay, issues 4 and 6. Low grade, okay, for those that watch the auction preview, you see it. Issue 4 is, you know, at best a 2.5. Okay, I gave it, I can't remember what I gave the grade was, but I think I gave it a 2. Okay, it should be a 2. Cover is, might even be a 1.8. Does it matter? The cover is almost torn, okay, almost split from the book. Thankfully, because it's a square bound, the back cover is still glue, but the starting bid, $25 for the lot, okay? Starting bid, $25 for the Silver Surfer lot. Evan come in with 25, all right. Thank you. Yeah, the issue 4 has the split is about 2/3. Okay, the cover is attached about 1/3 of the book. Brian Spaceboys with the 28 is a high bidder at 28. Brian Spaceboy, thank you. The Doom with 30. Winer 49er with the big 40. Okay, let's give it a rundown, okay? Going once for Winer 49ers at 40, big $40. Thank you very much. Going once. Going twice. Oh, D'Angelo D. D'Angelo D coming in at 42. Oh, a quick reminder. Please shoot me an email. For those that won the book, please shoot me an email, okay? I neglect to mention that in the last few lots. But Comic Madman has been the winner. Going once to D'Angelo D. If you don't, I might just have to waste more time tomorrow reviewing the video again to make sure I get the right winner and the right price. But if you are the winner, please shoot me an email above with the winning lot and the winning price, okay? It just helped me with record keeping a little bit. IB Racing coming in with the late 43. Okay, let's do this real quick. Going once to IB Racing. Going two to IB Racing. Oh, Robert Finnefrock coming late with the 44. Come on, guys. All right. Going once to Robert Finnefrock. Going twice to Robert Finnefrock. Sold to Robert Finnefrock at 44. Please, Robert, please shoot me an email at etanick. Not a problem, Alex. You know, it is what it is. Shoot me an email at etanick@gmail.com so that I know that, that I have a record of you are the winner and the price and the lot. So please do that. Here we go, the big one, Iron Man, Submariner, beautiful book. Okay, this book would have been an easy 8, might even be for an 8.5, if not for the big crease on the back cover. Bummer, right? Regardless, it is a solid 6.0. Starting bid, 50. $50 starting bid. Scott Farrell with the 50. Oh, Repotate is here. Hello, Anthony. We are doing good. You know, I'm hoping to get this auction done between an hour and an hour and a half. I can't run 2-hour auction. Oh, all right. Comic Madman being 60. $65 for Scott. How many? IB Racing, I'm not sure what your question is as far as how many. How many lots left? 2 raw, and then we have 7 slabs. Okay, so we're about halfway done. We're about halfway done because there are, I believe, 12 raw lots and then 7 or 8 slabs. So we're about halfway done. Okay, 65 for Scott is a high bid. Going once. This one have really nice white page too, okay? So it's one of those few times where, you know, for Silver Age books, it's not dingy yellow or white. Going twice. 65 is a high. Ooh. Just as I said, going twice, IB Racing coming in with a 66. Noah asked, yes, Noah, the X-Men 101 was sold. Both copy of X-Men 101 was sold. Scott is up to 67. The fight is between IB Racing and Scott at 67. Going once to Scott at 67. Going twice to Scott at 67. Sold to Scott at 67. Congratulations, Scott. 67, it is yours. Shoot me an email, please, to ETA Nick for the record. Next up, 3 issue of Micronauts. Not sure if anybody want these. Issue 2, 3, and 6, high grade. High grade, 2, 3, and 6, starting bid, $2. Beautiful copies, you know, that you're talking 9.4, 9.6. But not sure if anybody care. $2 starting bid. I won't hold these up for very long because, you know, I want to move on to the last big raw book. $2. Give this 30 seconds before I move on to the next. Thank you, Scott, for the mail. We're down to the last raw lot coming up next, okay? Doesn't look like this lot is gonna go. There is no interest, so I'm gonna move it aside. Oh, Weiner come in with a $3 bid just before I look up. So Weiner, it's yours for $3. Please send me an email, Weiner, for the Micronauts lot. Creepy 1 5.0. Starting bid $30. Starting bid $30. Creepy 1. Starting bid $30. This is the last raw lot, okay? For those that forgot what the grade was, the grade that I gave this book was 5.0 of 5. I gave this grade a 5. Look like Big Bear is Kenneth Brown coming in at 40. It's a nice book. I'm just happy to have to find a beautiful upgrade. Kenneth Brown at 45. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's roll it at going once to Kenneth at 45. going twice. Sold to Kenneth. $45, Kenneth. Congratulations. Please shoot me an email, etanick@gmail, so that I have a confirmation that you are the winner for the creepy one at $45. Congratulations. You will love it. It's a beautiful book. Okay, beautiful magazine. Okay, 5.0. Can't go wrong with that. All right, let's move on to the slabs. Okay. Just a quick reminder, if you are a winner, since the slab tend to go for higher value, if you are somebody that I'm not familiar with, like I have never seen your ID before, I will have you finalize the deal through a third party, like either eBay or a dealer that I can list the book there. I will pay the 10% commission or the fee to the dealer to assure that the deal will go through correctly to protect both you and I. Okay, so just a reminder, because the slabs are more higher dollar value. Okay, just as I mentioned, it will go in the order 244, 8.5. The starting bid 150, 155. Okay, the opening bid is $155 for this 8.5. Okay. Sure, Noah. Regardless, okay, everybody, every deal will go through a proper invoice from PayPal. I would eat the PayPal fees. Okay, so this is one of those things where it's a lot of people don't like to pay the fees. I don't mind paying the 3 or 3.5% fee, but you will get a proper invoice from PayPal with the exact shipping cost. Okay, once again, let me remind, the shipping cost and insurance cost for the slab will be exact. I will ship with the full insurance of the winning price. So 155 is the opening bid for this slab. If nobody wants it, we move on to the next. The next one, the next slab will be just a higher grade of this one. So I'm guessing that some people prefer the higher grade. Not a problem. I'm just assuming. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, we already run almost 50 minutes, so I don't want to run this way too long. Okay, no taker on the 8.5. Let's put this away. Next up, the 9.2. Starting bid $270. Okay, I'm assuming that people know, anybody that's interested in these books would have GPA and figure out what it is. So the opening bid for this is $270. This one is beautiful, white page. Comic Madman, thank you, sir. $270. White page. Beautiful book. And may I add, the centering is banana. Okay, if you are a centering nut like I am, you will love this. Look at that. No miswrap here. Okay, there is no miswrap here. Perfect centering. White page. 270. Thank you, Comic Madman. All right, let's give a countdown. You might be the only interest buyer here, so let's give you the countdown. Going once to Comic Madman. Going twice to Comic Madman. And sold to Comic Madman for $270. Beautiful book. You will not be disappointed. Okay, put that aside as things that are sold. Silver Surfer. Number 1. 6.5. Off-white page. Opening bid, $340. $340. I'm trying to put the book so you can see it. There we go. $340. Pretty sharp looking book. Not perfectly centered, you know me. Okay, put it back in the bag. So far, so good. And in 30 seconds, if nobody wants it, I'll move on to the next one. Not a biggie. You know, one of the things that, you know, this is why I think going forward, I'm more likely to just do like a video sales spread and then just, you know, let it stay on YouTube for a week or two. It's easier that way. More people can see the books. Well, anyhow, no taker. I'm moving on to the next one. Which one? Captain America 103, 9.4. Okay. Beautiful book, white page. Opening bid, $220. $220 opening bid for this beautiful white page Silver Age. Who knows, Scott? Who knows? We'll find out maybe 2 or even 3 years down the road when Silver Surfer entered the Marvel cinematic universe. I can always hold on to the book until then, right? It will be interesting to see what Marvel will do with the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Who knows? Who knows? I have my own thoughts on what's going to happen to those franchises, but I will save it for the video instead of ranting here. Well, look like there's no taker for this Captain America 103. So let's move on to the next one. No need to waste time. FF67 8.0. Gorgeous, really nice looking, bright. Okay, for those that are familiar with this book, a lot of time with this yellow, this cover is all yellow and dingy, but no. Opening bid, 300. Noah asked, any more Batman coming up? The only other Batman I have is the Batman 251, but that's pretty high price. I was not planning to include it in this auction. It's a 9.2 Batman 251. If you had the money, you know what the value is for that book. If you have the kind of money, then I will put it up for the auction. But otherwise, I plan to put it up just for sale because there's not that many people here bidding. I only have one copy of Batman 181 for myself. Okay, 300, no taker, that's okay. Let's give it another 5 seconds before I move on to the next one. Yeah, as far as Batman, I just have 251. Eventually, I will have a whole lot of Batman and Detective with Neil Adams. But I just need to figure out how to sell them because I have a ton of high-grade books, and I don't really want to slap them either. So we'll see if I can sell them raw. Okay, it won't be an auction like this. It's more likely will be. Next up, Spider-Man 51 9.2. Beautifully centered, not perfect centering. 9.2. The asking price, starting bid, $450. Okay. Yes, I realize these are expensive items. I did not expect many. This is why I didn't have a lot of slab. You know, I don't have a lot of slabs that are cheap. You know, everything seems to be expensive, so it's easier for me to consign these books with the dealer or consign them to like Comic Link or something, you know, instead of like trying to auctioning them off myself. Noah asked about the Batman 251. I believe the last Batman 251 9.2 was sold for around $1,200, right? Well, if you have 2 copies, high grade, you don't need to buy my copy. Dean, just before I was gonna pull the plug, Dean Gardner come in with $450 bid. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's a good deal. You know, you're not gonna find this book anywhere on eBay or anywhere else for less than 500. And Dean, if you are the winner, please send me an email to etanick@gmail. Going once to Dean. Going twice to Dean. Beautiful book, 9.2, and sold to Dean for $450. So please, Dean, send me an email to etanick@gmail.com, okay? Neil Adams, Green Lantern, 85, 9.2, off-white to white. Starting bid, 200. Beautiful book. Opening bid, 200. That's a steal. You know, my opening bid on any of these books are basically the lowest price I'm willing to take. You know, I know what I put into each book, so you know, I'm comfortable selling them regardless of how low the price may seem. I don't need to squeeze every nickel to make every, you know, dime off it. I'm okay at giving people a good deal. But 200, if there is no taker, we will, ooh, it's 401, so hey, the auction is running right at the time frame that I am happy to end it. I was hoping to get things done in 1 hour and look like I'm in good shape to get it done. You know, if you go on eBay or anywhere else, you'd be paying $225, $230, $250, crazy stuff. Why overpay? But hey, people do that all the time. Anyhow, that's everything I had planned. The two X-Men 101 has already been sold. Okay, so they are gone. Comic Madman coming in late before I yanked it at 200. Congratulations, Comic Madman. Thank you again. Beautiful book. Can't go wrong. New case. Going once to Comic Madman. Twice to Comic Madman. And sold to Comic Madman. The big win today. Thank you, Comic Madman, for showing up and bid. Without you, this auction would have been so damn boring. Oh, thank you, Comic Madman. You will be happy. You will be happy with the two slabs that you won. Once again, please shoot me an email. I have some cheap stuff here that I pull out just like extra for this. This is dirt cheap. This is overtime. X-Men 139 9.0. This book is something I slabbed in my very first submission to CGC. My very first, back in 2008. I had no idea how to grade. I had no idea if this is even worth. Hey, in hindsight, it's not worth slabbing. Who the hell would slab this, right? A 9.0? But hey, you're talking 2008. A 9.0. How much? $15. Heck, you can't even buy us. You can't even get something slabbed for half that price, including shipping. But 1.5. Anybody want this for $15? If not, it go back in the closet. Okay, 1.5. My very first submission to CGC. Scott Farr coming in with the 1.5. Thank you, sir. Uh, 17, Robert Finnefrog. Jason, Scott with, oh, Scott with 20. All right. The high bid is 20. Yeah, can you believe that? You know, these days, back then, I think it cost me, I believe, $13 to slab. I don't know. I don't remember. Regardless, going once for Scott. Going twice for Scott. Oh, just before I say over, look like, yes, Stevens, there's always a lag. There is no such thing as no non-lagging on the live chat. You know, that's why it's not easy to do auction without, you gotta be a little bit patient. I try my best to give people enough time to bid. Look like Scott is a high bid. This is why, as I repeated, you need to follow the bidder on the screen, not on your machine, because what you see on your machine, your phone, is not the same as what I see. So the best way for me to do is to show the chat on the screen so that people, you know, that's the record. I can only go by that. Scott is at 22, going once. Going twice. Jason Smith asked about shipping. Jason, the shipping is the exact, going twice, 3 times. Scott, you are the winner. Jason, the shipping is the exact shipping. Every winner, when this is all done, tomorrow when I contact you, I want your shipping address. I then will figure out the exact shipping cost, the cheapest available shipping cost to you. And you pay the exact shipping cost, okay? So $22 for Scott. Please send me an email to confirm. Last, before I call this over, Tale to Astonish 86. Once again, another book. No idea why I even slapped this book. It's an 8.5. $35. $35. Okay, so anybody want it? $35 is the starting bid. Thank you, Comic Madman. Thank you. This will be over shortly. Hazel Dan. Olsen, thank you for 35 bucks. Can't go wrong. This book has been sitting in my closet for who knows how long, okay? I think this book, if you look on eBay raw, an 8.5 probably will cost 30 bucks, you know? So hey, for 35 bucks, you own a slab. Okay, just to close this out quickly, going once to Hazel Dan. Going twice to Hazel Dan. $35. What a steal. And sold to Hazel Dan. Thank you, Hazel Dan, for participating. And you won this slab for $35. Please shoot me an email to etanick@gmail.com so that I have a record of who the winner is and for how much. $35 for Hazel Dan. And that's it, folks. That's the end of my auction. It goes about as well as I expected. You know, not everything sold. I understand. At least I saw a bunch of stuff. It was a lot of fun. As far as tomorrow, there will not be a cooking. We have a Christmas party to attend at 11 o'clock. So my plan is we all go to the Christmas party at 11, and then after that, we are going to see Star Wars. Yes, we will go see Star Wars, so you probably will see a family movie review before dinner. We're gonna go see the movie at 3 and then head out for dinner after. So that's it, folks. The auction run roughly an hour and 10 minutes. I'm happy to say that it ended. So tomorrow, I will send out the invoice tomorrow. No rush, okay? You have a week or two, doesn't matter. It's Christmas. Post office is crazy busy. You know how it is. All right, folks. Thanks for participating. Time for me to shut off and get ready to go out for, well, it's only 4 o'clock, so not dinner time yet. But anyhow, that's it. Until the next, I'm not sure if I will have another auction. For sure, I will have many sales video. Easier for me to do. More time for people to buy. But that's it. Good night. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. Go see Star Wars. I know I will. Bye-bye.